Hi there, we're the Western Sydney University project team, and our project is called Housing Cost Prediction Application. One of the biggest challenges in residential construction is cost uncertainty. Prices for materials, permits, and labor can fluctuate rapidly, which puts pressure on small businesses. To address this, our project is focused on predicting the Australian Housing Construction Producer Price Index, a key measure of construction cost inflation. We built our tools using an algorithm framework provided by our sponsors at Western Sydney University. This algorithm forms the foundation of our entire model, and it allows us to translate current economic conditions into a reliable cost forecast for the next year. Western Sydney has tasked us with creating two applications that can be used by small and medium enterprises to obtain a prediction of the Housing Construction Producer Price Index. To do this, we must be able to pull in the most recent data from trusted sources to input into the prediction equation. The data consists of various factors relating to construction costs, and we are pulling them from trusted organizations and government resources like Reserve Bank of Australia, Australian Bureau of Statistics, and Federal Reserve economic data. The applications are fully separate, but they both serve the same purpose of outputting the estimated housing construction producer price index. Though it is implemented differently for each application, they both follow the same process. Receive user interaction, gather the necessary data, input data into the equation, and display the result. The first application is an Excel application. It was important for Western Sydney to have an application in Excel, as it is commonly used in the construction industry. The Excel document itself cannot be edited by the user and is protected with a password so it can only be viewed. All data that is shown on the Excel application is located on a different worksheet, so the user cannot see how it is obtaining its data and the algorithm it's using. The backend for the Excel application is fully contained within the data worksheet. Using Excel's built-in queries, macros, and Visual Basic, data is synchronized from the web and can be refreshed with the press of a button. Once retrieved, the data is automatically organized into structured tables for easy viewing. It is then processed through the forecasting algorithm, which is also located on the same sheet. The Housing Cost Predictor tool is directly linked to the main Excel file, allowing the processed data to update seamlessly in the primary user-facing sheet. The second application is a Python GUI. The application is run through an executable, so the end user doesn't need Python installed on their computer. Once run, the user is prompted with a notice to inform them that the output is just a predictor and not guaranteed. Then, all the user has to do is hit the calculate button to get the estimated percent change of the residential construction cost. They then have the option to export the data to a CSV file. The Python application utilizes tools such as Beautiful Soup and Selenium to scrape data from various sources, extracting and storing essential information in designated CSV files. This collected data is then used to calculate our housing cost algorithm for the user. The Python app utilizes template URLs to predict future reports, ensuring accurate data retrieval. Upon running, it schedules tasks on the user's computer to periodically check for new reports and update the CSV files accordingly. We hope that these applications will be useful for many people in the Australian construction industry and help alleviate their risks. Thank you for listening.